Good morning, everyone. I'm Frankie, and today I'm going to teach you how to validate your child's feelings or a child you're working with when they are having a tantrum or a meltdown. So you may think, oh, I don't work with toddlers or I don't have toddlers at home, so this isn't for me. Guess what, guys? Tantrums don't end at 2 or 3 or 4. They continue. We just call them meltdowns and freakouts and losing it. But I know those of you who have worked with older kids at schools or at camps, you've seen them, right? And our middle schoolers and our teens and our high schoolers, not with the same frequency and maybe not over things that are so silly like toddlers, but maybe silly as well. Maybe they just really don't want that item in the dining hall that day. So they continue. And validation is one of our greatest tools. One of the things I've been asked about so much while we're living through this pandemic is how do I help my children handle disappointment? Because it feels constant these days. And it's so triggering to me. We also as adults have a different perspective. We can see the big global journey going on right now. So we know that things are tense politically. We see death toll rises. We see numbers rise and fall and rise and fall in our areas, and we're worried about the big picture. It is not selfish or inappropriate for our young children all the way through our teens to be more upset about what they're missing out in terms of their school experience and their social experience. That is appropriate. They're supposed to be in their own world. So here's how you would validate with a teen. Okay, my teen comes down in tears. Mom, they canceled forensics again. Now, who knows what's going on in my brain, right? I'm dealing with big adult issues, and that's my job, not hers. And I might think forensics is no big deal. I'm just trying to keep you in school at all and keep you safe. But I put that aside and I validate and I put myself in her shoes and I say, you're right, that does suck. That does stink. That is unfair. I'm sorry. I'm so angry for you. I could see how frustrating that is. And then you might say, do you want a hug? That might be enough, just a validating. They may walk away. They may want to talk about it more. That's okay. With a tween or a teen, they may come and say, oh my goodness, my dance competition's upset, or I can't play soccer, or I'm just really annoyed I can't go into this kid's house because it's really not so safe without masks. And again, you might feel like we've talked about safety so many times, but it's okay. It's okay for them to be disappointed each time. And by validating it, you actually will shut down and decrease the length of the meltdown because they just need to feel heard. You don't need to fix everything, right? Sometimes when we call our friends or, talk to a spouse or a loved one, we just want to be validated too. We don't always need a solution. And right now, there aren't a lot of easy solutions. So with my tween, I would do the same thing. Oh yeah, I can see how annoyed you are. That does stink. I'm so sorry. Let's say you're at camp and you're with a younger camper and they're flipping out because it's arts and crafts and they want to go water skiing. Well, that might seem kind of ridiculous in your head. You told them they can't always have what they want. You know what? That lecture doesn't really help. It's okay to say, hey, dude, I see you. You look really upset. You look really frustrated right now. Do you want to walk with me at the front of the group? Or do you want to walk them back to just need some space? Validate, ask them what they need, and that will help them feel heard and cared for. And again, you'll see that meltdown decrease. So I hope this helped. This is my how-to for validating with kids, toddlers, all the way to your teens, even with your friends and your spouse. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.